I don't have time for him. The words sliced through the Capitol hearing room like a blade. Under the merciless glare of camera lights, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett's jaw is locked, her eyes blazing with controlled fury. Across the table, JD Vance, smug expression, freezes caught, mid-sentence, mouth still half open from whatever condescending remark he was about to deliver. The silence is deafening. You can hear the hum of television equipment, the scratch of a pen hitting paper, someone's sharp intake of breath. The moderator blinks rapidly, clearly unprepared for this level of fire. But while the room holds its breath, thumbs are already flying across phone screens. Political Twitter erupts. Cable news. Producers lean into their headsets, whispering urgent instructions. Late-night hosts pause their prep meetings. This one line will rewrite headlines tonight. This isn't gossip. It's a referendum on respect. In public life, the exchange unfolds inside a hearing about power that touches paychecks, classrooms, and clinic doors. When debate turns to personal insult, communities lose focus, and accountability dies in the noise. Viewers should care because character sets, policies, temperature, who gets heard, who gets helped, who gets harmed. This moment is a test of norms, representation, and the right to belong without apology. If the line holds, cynicism wins. If it breaks, better leaders rise. And tonight, one clash is poised to bend headlines and expose where the arrogance began for good. JD Vance built his brand on calculated combativeness. From Hillbilly Elegy bestseller to Senate seat, he learned that personal attacks pay better than policy debates. When challenged on healthcare, he questioned questioners' credentials. On immigration, he weaponized his biography against opponents. Cable news rewarded the heat. Podcasts amplified the barbs. The contradictions mount. Championing workers while voting against childcare. Attacking elites from his mansion, preaching unity after calling Trump Hitler. His media-trained instinct always finds the personal angle, the character assassination, the deflection. Tonight, eyeing Congresswoman Crockett, he sees another target unaware. He's walking into a trap set by someone who's faced bullies before. Jasmine Crockett carries her grandmother's silver cross in her jacket pocket, a reminder to stand tall, baby girl. From St. Louis kitchens doubling as community organizing headquarters to Dallas courtrooms where opposing counsel questioned her right to exist. She learned justice requires courage. Law school meant legal aid clinics, not wine mixers. Her defining moment, a housing discrimination case where she exposed systemic racism after 20 minutes of condescension. As Texas legislator, she staged 12-hour filibusters for voting rights, kept granola bars for hungry kids, learned Spanish for constituents. Congressional attacks only sharpened her resolve. Tonight, facing Vance's familiar arrogance, she touches that cross and remembers she's never shrunk yet. The hearing starts civil enough. Policy questions, prepared statements, procedural courtesy. Then Vance leans forward, voice sharpening. Congresswoman, your understanding of economic fundamentals seems ... limited. Crockett's jaw tightens. She responds with data, precision, facts. He interrupts. That's adorable, but adults are talking. Murmurs ripple through the gallery. Camera operators zoom closer, sensing blood. The moderator attempts intervention. Senator, please, but Vance presses harder. Maybe stick to what you know. He smirks, gesturing dismissively. Something snaps. Crockett's eyes narrow to laser points. The room holds its breath. Her grandmother's voice echoes. Stand tall, baby girl. The silver cross burns against her ribs. Then clear, cutting. Unstoppable, her voice slices through his arrogance. I don't have time for him. I don't have time for him. The words land like thunder. Then Crockett leans back, voice dropping to surgical calm. While the senator performs 4 cameras, families in my district choose between insulin and rent. Her tone sharpens. He votes against childcare while claiming to champion families. Attacks elites from his million-dollar mansion. Called Trump Hitler, now carries his water. Each point lands with precision. The gallery sits transfixed. You want to question my qualifications? I've won cases, passed bills, served people, not just served myself. Her voice rises, moral authority blazing. The senator mistakes volume for validity, theater for leadership. She pauses, eyes locked on his. Sir, your 15 minutes of fame expired with your book deal. Audible gasps. Social media explodes. Vance's smirk dissolves into stunned silence. Within minutes, hashtag IDONT have time for him explodes across platforms. The clip hits 2 million views in an hour. Cable anchors scramble for reaction segments. Crockett destroys Vance, dominates YouTube. Late-night hosts cue the footage. Progressive organizers launch fundraising campaigns off the moment. Conservative pundits cry incivility, missing the irony. Op-eds flood. The death of congressional decorum. versus finally, someone fights back. Teachers, nurses, single mothers, share the clip with fire emojis, calling it mood forever. Republican strategists issue damage control statements about Vance's passionate advocacy. Democratic leadership releases supportive but measured responses. The hashtag spreads, globally translated, memnet, remixed. By midnight, political reporters declare it the defining moment of the cycle. Grassroots donations pour into progressive causes. The narrative crystallizes. Substance over theater. Dignity over performance. Beyond the viral moment lies a deeper truth. Democracy works when representatives prioritize service over spectacle. Crockett's response wasn't just personal defense, was institutional protection, defending the idea that competence matters more than performance art. Her refusal to engage in mudslinging while still holding ground shows how to fight without losing dignity. The real victory isn't trending hashtags, but the standard it sets. Measure leaders by results, not rhetoric. When public servants face personal attacks, they can respond with facts, focus, and fierce advocacy for constituents. This moment reminds us that we deserve representatives who elevate discourse, not degrade it. Share clips that showcase substance. Contact representatives about real issues. Support candidates who lead with integrity. Democracy strengthens when we demand better. When courageous leaders like Crockett show us what better looks like in action. I don't have time for him. A line that cut through the chaos and reframed the night as a win for service over spectacle. If this moved you, subscribe and share the clip. Add a short note about a time you were dismissed and how you stood up. Comment below. Have you ever been talked down to in public, and what did you do? Donate or contact your representative about policies that matter to your community. Next episode, we unpack a national stage moment where a mask slips and everything changes.